somebody say something about don't miss it.
Oh, I can't.
Be there.
Listen, be there because tonight it was on fire. Thank you for joining a Wild Time podcast. I have two legends of professional wrestling here, NWA royalty, Wildfire Tommy Rich, and rugged Hands of Stone Ronnie Garvin. Boys, what's been happening?
Shoot, man, we just been out. We on the road. We touring just like it was back in the day, man. It's a pleasure, you know. Being NWA World Heavyweight Champion is one of the greatest honors in the world. And to have one sitting beside me and me having the opportunity and got my turn. And hey, we about the last two standing too.
Exactly. We are there.
You know what? What's unique about this situation is, Tommy, you held the 10 pounds of gold early, and then Ronnie wins the big gold belt. You guys are both NWA heavyweight champions that held two different NWA variations of the title. That's pretty cool, man.
Oh, yes, sir. And it's world heavyweight champion. It ain't West Virginia heavyweight champion. It's worldwide champion.
That's right. And, you know, I understand I'm going to be inducted in the Hall of Fame. You know, what a place to be because he's in there. So I'm going to be in great company. And I think there's plenty more to it. I think the Rock and Roll Express, and I think Manny Fernandez. I can't remember right now how many there is, but it's a good place to be, and it's a very big honor to be in a Hall of Fame.
Well, but the main thing is, you know, folks love Ronnie Garvin and they love Tommy Rich. They made it possible for us to get the opportunities we got. But if it wasn't for them fans, neither one of us probably wouldn't be here. Because we got the greatest wrestling fans in the world.
If there was for the fans, there'd be no wrestling. And if there was no wrestling, there'd be no fans.
Well, you know something. You know something, Ronnie? I've had multiple people message me and want to tell you that in this area, I live in Floyd Pike County. You were traveling in this area with ICW. A lot of guys still remember you from John M. Stumbo, from Marlowe's Country Palace. These guys, like when they found out you were going to be on here, my brother had your autograph, and when our house burnt, it went. So he wanted to give you a shout out, and all the people in Eastern Kentucky remember those ICW days. It really holds a special place in their heart.
I never worked for them, but they had some great talent too, man. I mean, starting with Ronnie all the way down. I mean, they had a great group of guys.
Well, Tommy, you were working in Williamson, West Virginia a lot, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of guys still talk about your battles up there. You know, you and Buzz, obviously, y'all fought down south up to West Virginia, all around. And you guys have been in this area. I mean, ICW, you know, even Georgia Championship with you, Tommy, back in the day. I mean, you all done so much, and you're still doing it. I mean, Tommy, we've been traveling up and down the road together this summer, you and Richie, on the Tag Team Good Old Boys tour. You've been bringing the party all over Eastern Kentucky, and it's been a good time.
You know, I tell you, like you said, they remember Ronnie from ICW and of course, Georgia Championship, WCW, and you know what? The great thing is, West Virginia, Kentucky, they still old school things. You know, they still.
That's the good part of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm starting a new chapter in my life too. I'm in a new wrestling promotion up right here in West Virginia, Kentucky, on Wildfire Championship Wrestling. We did a few shows this past week. Crowds are great. Hey, they still remember Tommy Wildfire.
You know, at my age, I might be interested in getting there.
Yeah, I want to keep going. You know, especially guys like Ronnie. He's not much older than me, but he started before me. You look at younger than me. But you know, I mean, it's just fans up here, just in West Virginia, like I say, Kentucky. We done some fair shows. I told somebody I was going back to 1959, doing the fairs, and I'm going to Beaufort Park.
You know, Tommy,
we had a great time, man, and fans, and all of them have been full, you know. So it's great to be back and to sit here with Ronnie. We're here doing a show tonight, and it just brings back all the old memories, man. You get to be with somebody that you grew up grew up us running the roads together. And
Spent a lot of time on the road,
yes, we did.
a lot of stories.
Especially when Georgia started going up to West Virginia, Ohio, Michigan. I mean, we ran all up in here. The fans was great then. They turned out the seats, and with our new promotion, the way it's going, it looks like it's going to be like a wildfire, just start spreading. You know, so I'm really excited about that. Excited to be here tonight. It's just an honor to be here with Mr. Garvin.
You know, before I get off here, because you guys are busy, Tommy, you're getting ready to go out there and beat on somebody out in that ring. You've been doing it all summer on that tour. I wanted to tell Ronnie, there's two things I want to say real fast. Once to you, Ronnie, thank you for the memory, because I had a Starcade 86 VHS growing up, and that was my homework before I got in the business. And that Louisville street fight with you and Big Bubba, that is something I recreated on my trampoline 250 times.
Oh, Big Bubba.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember Big Bubba. That was in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah. Big guy.
Yeah. Heck of a fight.
I remember that. Man, just stuff. It's like back when I first started wrestling. If you was underneath, you wasn't demanded to stay, but it was expected, because you watch these guys, you learn. You know, I mean, starts in the ring.